Yuk, bentar ya. Dur.
Oke.
Oke, yuk kanan. Hello guys. Hi guys.
Hi guys. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ikko Awinata from Surabaya City, and I student State University of Surabaya with NIM 03H.
I will introduce myself. My name is Intan Nur Rahman and I was born in Pasuruan. Now I'm a student of Informatics in State University of Surabaya, generation 2022 with registration number 004.
Let me introducing myself. Hello, my name is Ikko Hananda Nugraha. People can usually call me Weldy or Lee or something you like. I'm from Bali and now I'm 18 years old. In this video, I will talk about the conspiracy, Simpson conspiracy, okay, with my friend. I'm from State University of Surabaya and now I am at Informatics A 2020. Sorry guys, I mean is 2022.
So I'm Helmy Hakim and I'm coming from Surabaya. Now I'm Informatics 2022 Class A and now it's 18 years old. So see you guys.
Sinian.
My name is Alifian Erga and I'm a student at Informatics at State University of Surabaya. My registration number is 013. That's it. Just end the video, okay?
In one fine day, there is 5 people as a group. They would like to hang out together to talk about anything in their own mind. What they think in their head is about the mind-blowing topics to share, talk, and discuss. And maybe sometimes they are talk about the dangerous topics like conspiracies, Easter eggs, politics, religions, and more sensitive content. It makes they to think twice about what will they say in the discuss, cause it will being a deep talk. But is it not about the personal? After a long time, they busy on their own business, and after a long time, they are not see each other. They finally regroup to talk about the conspiracy. Yes, the conspiracy is about the Simpsons, the most sensational cartoon ever exist in the world. Cause the show are present the episodes who will be come true in real life. This series got a lot response from the viewers, a good response and bad response. So they think it will be a good topics to talk today.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah,
How's it going? Isn't it?
good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's good. Sounds good, yeah.
So, what are we going to talk about today?
What topic? What be nice topic?
Maybe some conspiracy.
I think that will be good to discuss. Okay, do you guys know about the Simpsons?
Yeah, I know. That's cartoon. It's got some conspiracy, like somehow they predicted the future.
Yeah, I know, cause For me, I like to watch their predict. They are predict about the future. Like they are predict about the former NBA players, Kobe Bryant.
Are you for real?
Yeah, look at. They are predict cause back in 2015. Look, in the episode, the legend of Chamberlain Heights featured a scene where NBA star Kobe Bryant had a helicopter crash.
Really? That's dope, bro.
Yeah, you guys can watch this episodes. And the bad things it happened to him. Kobe Bryant had a helicopter crash on January 26 on 2020 back then. With his daughter also died in the moment. So bad thing. Rest in peace for him and his daughter.
Well, it's a horrible situation. So, Simpsons predicted about 5 years after this episode.
Yeah, that's right. They created an episode that described what happened in the future, like the most memorable tragedy that happened in the USA.
But it is, don't you say about the YDC?
Yep, that's it. In the episode entitled The City of New York versus Homer Simpson, 1997, in the scenes lista, Simpson saw the cover of a book or magazine and published the number 9 doors, and there's a picture of the twin buildings seem like a number in the room.
No way they can make it.
For this latter tragedy occurred in the United States, the tragedy destroyed the twin buildings of the World Trade Center. In the United States, the tragedy occurred on September 2001, which killed thousands of people, and the tragedy became dark tragedy for the cities of the United States.
Wow, such a conspiracy.
Also, I have read about the predict of the Donald Trump because the United States president and something made for shock is the Simpsons, and the reality are almost had some picture.
What? Donald Trump? The
Yeah.
most sensational president?
Yeah, it is. One of the episodes entitled Back to the Future 2000s, which is in episode 17, when the character of the US president comes down from the escalator in front of a crowd of supporters. A similar situation existed in the real world in 2015 till 2016 when Trump came down from the escalator as the USA president was greeted by boisterous supporters.
Yeah, from this scene of Simpsons, the picture in reality are so similar. Like the hand gesture of Donald Trump are so accurate.
Hard to believe, guys, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but do you know, guys, like, that's kind of big question. Do the Simpsons really predict it? Like, I mean, I had some research about it.
Yeah, like there is some says that it is the way they actually telling us what's coming next or what's gonna happen.
Wait, what do you mean they? Do you mean the Simpsons creator?
Yeah, it is, because now we certainly know that the Simpsons are conspiracy are widely debated across the social media like Instagram, TikTok, etc., etc. And also there's some channel on the YouTube like this guy I'm gonna show you. He's gonna do some mathematics.
What he will do?
Yeah, I'm gonna show the data to you. And he kind of doing some mathematics about the Simpsons that he says Simpsons already have almost more than 700 episodes and it just have 1.6% accuracy to predict the future. But who knows, maybe it's just lucky humor or guess that actually the prediction.
Something that you know is like 1/11, 9/11, Kobe Bryant death, the physical technologies, smart words, all of that can be just a joke inside the cartoon, because at the end of the day, it's just a gimmick. And after all the accidents, like we said before, we can confirm that it was a confirmation bias.
But there's one thing like the Simpsons executive producer said in an interview. said somehow he's doing it intentionally, the prediction thing and all. And even one of them says that they're actually an amateur futurologist.
Okay then, I don't know how it works, but 1.6% is not a little number for the world, you know. It's like way deeper than there is to about it. Like we can also get night and God's play, you know.
Yeah, but I'm gonna show the data to you. Okay, so this is my research recently, and we actually came up first with the big question about it, about does the Simpsons really predict the future, right? At the start of this discussion, but from Trump election, like said before by Ikko, into Lady Gaga halftime show, the question is still the same: does the Simpsons really predict the future? There are some wild theories spreading across the internet that says like this. And some says that it's the way they're actually telling us what's coming next, or what's gonna happen. Even this thread has become a dialogue with some extra opinions like Matt Groening's affirmation. But this theory is endless and still open a question: how did they did the prediction?
What is the mind? Is it just a system of impulses, or is it something tangible? Doggy. Good doggy.
What is mind? No matter. What is matter? Never mind.
And this is what we think we know. Like, the story is super interesting here. So, over the years, the mainstream media always asking about how, and they also come up with simplest explanation. And the explanation is based from the assistant math professor on BuzzFeed channel, like this. Now we certainly know that the Simpsons conspiracy are widely debated across the social media, no matter the platform it is, like TikTok, Instagram, etc, etc, and also some channels on the internet like this guy.
29 seasons. The show made about 120,000 jokes, with the assumption that the show kept the average pace of about 8.54 jokes per minute. This number was based off of the first 12 seasons. If The Simpsons got about 20 predictions right, I'm gonna read the whole thing. This only comes out to about a 1.6% success rate. The chalk's too big.
So basically, the logic of this guy is that The Simpsons are the longest running TV shows of all time. He was doing some mathematics about The Simpsons that it just have 1.6% accuracy, like I was said before, to predict the future, because there's almost more than 700 episodes of Simpsons, and who knows, maybe it's just a lucky humor guess that actually hit the prediction of the future. And all this guy said was that it's just a game number. He also compared to Star Trek.
Star Trek alone predicted cell phones, Bluetooth earpieces, virtual assistants, VR, and tablet computers. I mean, it's kind of unfair when you remember that Star Trek comprises over 760 episodes of television and 13 feature films. Wait a second, what other television show has over 700 episodes?
Which also have similar number of episodes. Well, Star Trek has also predicted the future, like, you know, the flip phone, flat TV screen. So basically, all he was said was the show has more opportunity to predict the future. He argued that this kind of prediction is nothing special because the other show has done it too. But the interesting one is even Star Trek has more episodes than The Simpsons. But The Simpsons got more prediction true, like a lot of things come true. Now Star Trek also predicted, like I was said before, like flip phone, flash screen TV, and maybe we can call it a coincidence or luck or whatever we can call it. But The Simpsons, it's a bit different. Well, The Simpsons also has it too, like maybe the video call technologies, smartwatch. Well, all of this can be just a joke about inside the cartoon. Because at the end of the day, it's just a gimmick. The coincidence theory all makes sense here. But all of these coincidences are not in the headlines. They did not make it into conspiracy parts.
Scientists believe they are getting closer to proving the existence of the Higgs boson, the hypothetical subatomic particle thought to supply mass to the matter that makes up our universe. An experiment is to resume Wednesday at the Large Hadron Collider near Geneva, designed to catch a glimpse of the so-called God particle.
Okay, now in 2012, the scientists on CERN discovered the missing God particle. It was massively discovered in that time in 2012 that just the entire scene about the universe
fundamentally changes our understanding of the universe.
It was a massive discovery for quantum physics.
There's nothing else like the Higgs in nature. This is a completely new kind of object.
Scientists believe that without the Higgs, there would be no gravity and no universe.
Even scientists believe that without the Higgs boson particle, there will be no gravity in our universe. But 15 years earlier in 1998, Homer wrote this equation in a blackboard, which in that time, it doesn't mean anything. This equation, nobody knew what this equation is about. Even nobody knew what Homer is calculating about. But the reality is, the Homer predicted the mass of missing God particle, that it was so accurate, is only this far off. It is so close to predict the exact mass of Higgs boson, and it comes up 15 years earlier before it got discovered. This scene is by far the most specific prediction made by the Simpsons. Also, it's shocking with the accuracy one.
First equation on the board is an attempt to estimate the mass of the Higgs boson, and as a particle physicist that resonated with me.
Well, now all of the question, like you said before, like Helmy said, like I said, it may be buried on the scene. Now, after all, mathematics I do by watching 100 episodes of Simpsons, yeah, and I'm taking a notes about the prediction.
Sweet.
Marge, you don't understand how the creative mind works like I do.
Oh?
You look at this table and
The ocean. Thank you very much. As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch.
Well, they actually predict a long way before it was actually become true. Like, long way enough. Like, the Trump presidents, like I said before, it was predicted 17 years before it's come true. Disney brought the 4th century, it was predicted 19 years before it's come true. Even the David statue censoring on Russia, it 26 years before it's come true. Well, the shocking part, if even the Simpson executive producer said in an interview, said that somehow he's doing the predicting and all kinds of things like it intentionally.
Award-winning producer and writer. He's worked on The Simpsons since the start in 1989.
One overwhelming factor that determines the content of the show is that we are produced a year in advance, like the clip I just showed. We're actually amateur futurologists.
And even one of them says that they're actually an amateur futurologist. And I've been doing research about how far The Simpsons has been made a prediction about this graphic, like this. But if we were going to talk about a coincidence, well, it's not fair that we say that the 9/11 coincidence is same as the Higgs boson. Like, come on. 9/11 on the episode, it says that a magazine, well, it's just a $9 magazine, and the background is American skyline, yeah, and which is that's referred to 9/11 accidents, well, which is a terrible coincidence. But the conspiracy theorists online claim that this is a proof that the deep state mastermind behind the show knew the accident of 9/11 5 years in advance. But the episode is completely absent about the attack. yeah, because the magazine is just about a New York skyline, and that's just a coincidence. That's the magazine cover have nothing to do about the attack. Now, Simon Sings is a writer from the Great Britain that has a lot of books about mathematics and physics.
My name's Simon Singh. I live in London, and gosh, I suppose for 15, 20 years I've been writing books about mathematics and physics.
The popular book one is of Fermat-Last Theorem and Big Bang, where he also contributed where the Higgs boson was discovered in CERN. If there's one person that has the answer of this conspiracy, it must be him. Now, part of getting it right is luck. Okay, we can agree with that. But how about the big ones? The ones that are impossible to explain, even by coincidence theory. These are not prediction at all. Not a prediction.
I got in touch with the writer of that episode, David X. Cohen. Now, David X. Cohen did a degree in physics and then did a master's degree in computer science and then had published papers in mathematical journals. So he was a smart guy. He loved math and he loved physics. And so he wanted to create this equation and put it on the board. So he rang up his friend, David Sheminovich, who was a professor at Columbia. They'd been at high school together. He said to David Sheminovich, could you concoct an equation that would somehow give the right result?
Well, he speak up about this conspiracy equation, about how that it is almost impossible to explain just by coincidence. He said that this was not a prediction at all. Like this guy. Simon Singh said that the guy above, the photo said before, is a David X. Cohen. The guy who wrote that episode of Higgs boson, did a degree in physics and did a master in computer science and had published paper in mathematics journal. As he wanted to make this equation and put it on the board, he rang up his friend David Sheminovich, who was a professor at Columbia. He said to David that, come on, could you concoct some equation that somehow would give the right result? Well, not only does David Cohen and Sheminovich know each other, but this guy both form a gang of computer programmer called the Glitch Master. And together they create Flip, their very own computer language. And the unique part about David X. Cohen is he even rejected a career in academia after studying physics in Harvard just to pursue his writing the Simpsons. And Sheminovich is just one of the connection he is in the field. And when both of them came up with the equation, they can easily put any random Greek symbol, like maybe alpha, omega, epsilon, or anything else. But no, they pick a genuine physical constant that when combined in the right way, it gave the mass of Higgs boson.
You know, when they came up with the equation for the Higgs boson, they could have come up with any old clutch of Greek symbols. But no, they picked genuine physical constants when combined in the right way, gave a mass of the Higgs boson. So they sort of said, you know, whenever we put mathematics into the show, we've got to get it right. We'll make sure it's true, we'll make sure it's accurate.
So all 7 Cs want to say that if we want to put some mathematics into the show, we got to get it right. We got to make sure that it's true and want to make sure that it's accurate. Well, the content of the blackboard was put there by a writer who had a pulse on mathematics, something that just not in the public eye. And in the book of The Simpsons and Their Mathematical Secrets, Simon Singh also includes a list of some of the writers with extensive degrees. And could be the prediction happen when these extensive degrees writers are around. Well, but after all, even when we discuss about it, we only discuss about how it maybe happened, about how maybe they predicted, the actual reason why they did it, and how they did it. It still leaves us a big question mark. That's all I'm going to say.
Guys, I think we should end this topic. It's too deep to talk today.
Yeah, it's right. By the way, I got to go right now. I have some business to do. See ya, guys.
Alright, I think it's enough. See you next time, guys, with some deep conversation. Okay? See you.
Dadah. Okay.
Apa cek ini gak jadi tampil bang?
Ya apa harus milih?
Cek ini gak jadi tampil. Semoga simatikmu nanti kita ini.
Simatik tidak perlu ditanyakan lah.
Pasti cek ini kan?
Gimana boy? Gimana boy? Let's go. Gimana boy? Tapi bukan gimana sih.
Dulu berapa ya waktu suwe kan? Kita.
Kalian nggak perkenalan kelasnya ya apa? Kelas TIA angkatan 22, nggak usah.
Ya wes langsung aja kok. Ngomongnya teknik informatika apa gitu kan?
Oh iya.
Engineering.
Kamu informatics.
Informatics.
Engineering kan?
Informatics engineering.
Aneh banget anjir pronunciation.
Iya.
Mending informatics stop.
Informatics.
Oh, gitu.
Informatics days.
Iya.
2022.
Generation
2022. Generation 2022.
Project Jeff pakai K anjing. Pengumpulan project pakai K. Enggak.
Ini minggu apa bahasa ini nih?
Registration number. Pakai namanya sih.
Terus ya, lah aku 220512.
Pakai nama, pakai namanya aja apa?
Oh, jelas.
004. Iya.
004. Aneh.
004. 004. Double 04. Berarti ya lu 14 apa 14? 13 apa 14? 13. 13 ya, 13. Udah aku berarti berarti. 013 or 13.
Aku pengen join aja, gimana ya?
Apa? Ini apa?
Plastik. Guys, soalnya kan aku kan Zoom deh.
Oh Zoom.
Dia ketemu sih.
Makan ya bang?
Hi guys, I will introduce myself. My name is Ikko. Dorong sampai ini aku masih latihan. Hi guys, I will introduce myself. My name is Intan Nur Rahman and I born in the Pasuruan. Salah. And I use.
Oh jangan terlalu kaku musim dia nih. Aku tak tahu ini. You.
Aku masih ada sama juga gitu.
Kamu di mana?
Gak ada.
Aku tuh kayaknya.
Toko mau jatuh misal pilih, mau jatuh misal.
Gini.
Lucu.
Hi guys, I will introduce myself. My name is Intan Rahman. I was born in Pasuruan. And no, I am a student at Surabaya State University in class
PTW penyebabnya State University of Surabaya.
Iya, State University.
Oh, salah. State University of Surabaya.
Kayak nanti yang
no, I am a State University of Surabaya. Salah. Student berarti. And now I am a student State University of Surabaya. Kelas. Ngomongnya kelas.
Call me Weldy or Lee or something you like. I'm from Bali and now I'm 18 years old. In this video, I will talk about the conspiracy, Simpson conspiracy, okay, with my friend. I'm from State University of Surabaya and now I am at Informatics A 2020, okay? Enjoy the video, guys. Thank you.
2020 salah, 22.
Ya balik. Iya.
Sampai.
Iya balik.
Udah jadi 20 ya?
Iya balik kalau. Balik itu langsung aja.
Iya.
Balik itu langsung aja. Iya balik seru video. Ikat.
Langsung aja.
Hah?
Oh langsung ya?
Iya langsung agak balik fokus.
Ya.
Langsung di tengah.
Langsung di tengah, langsung balik.
Oh langsung nih? Apa jalannya?
Langsung
ngomong
main
aja.
itu kok.
Jelaskan saya ketemu dia ngomongnya.
Oh gitu.
Iya.
Udah nih.
Iya, si kau
2022.
Oh, balik. Ngomong bingung ini kalau oh sorry not 22 not 2020 but 2022 ngono.
Oh iya.
Si kalau
Sorry guys, I mean is 2022. I'm too old for 2020.
Apa?
I'm too old for
Guys,
2020
I
kan?
will introduce myself. My name is Intan Nur Rahman and I was born in Iswardhana.
Wes apa?
And now I'm a student of
Ya si
Informatics.
Well, hello guys. So I'm Helmy Luqmanul Hakim and I'm coming from Surabaya. Now I'm Informatics 2022 class A and now it's 18 years old. So see you guys.
Secepat itu? Aku coba. Hi guys, I will introduce myself. My name is Intan Nur Rahman and I was born in Pasuruan. Now I'm student of Informatics in State University of Surabaya, generation 2022, with with number registration salah. Ulang.
With langsung aja
With registration number. With registration number.
Lanjut.
With registration number 004. Bye. Apa? Ini apa? Coba. Registration number. Iya. Iku agak aneh sih. Registration number. Belum dah. Saya with registration number.
Hati-hati.
Double O dia kan? Gak double O.
Hati-hati.
Gak betul gak?
Hati-hati. Ayo ntar.
Ayo lagi dah.
Enggak. Nanti.
Iki nggak sih?
Wes. Loh.
Aku pengen gini ya.
Boleh.
Saya nyata belum siap.
Oh ini Canon ya? Ini enggak.
Lensa Canon kan? Zaman dulu ada gitu biasanya.
Hello guys. Let me introduce myself.
Iki lek jatuh gak apa-apa tak?
Bener
Ini ditambah ini IP.
Oh iya.
Gimana?
IP.
Oh, aku fotonya pakai IG.
Hi guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Ikko Cahya Awinata. I'm from Surabaya City.
Kita bisa udah nggak ya?
Udah.
Dua, tiga.
Sejak itu macam. Hi guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Ikko Cahya Awinata.